Amazing. Well, the really cool thing was doing like the hair follicle tests, and you know, because they just give you there it is, there's the report, and it's science based. You know, it's not some kind of airy fairy stuff. So
yes.
It's when you're looking at it in black and white on the paper in that report, you go, whoa, okay.
Can you remember what first struck you with your report? Because it's a 30-page report. It's fairly substantial.
Yeah. Just the things that become like a priority, you know. So you suddenly go, oh, okay, I've got some priorities.
Can you give us an example of one, or is that
my amino acids were kind of lacking in certain areas.
And you come from a background of extreme fitness, let's say, in the acting and dancing world. I remember you in Limbs when I was at university, and since then you've done what? You've been in Lord of the Rings in a very physical role. So
kind of this stuff is making me realise, okay, I need to address some of the stuff. We're able to directly look at some of the products that they talk about not, you know, like priorities of don't eat certain types of foods. Quite interesting, because it'll be quite specific, you know. The latest one came through different to the first one that said beer. Don't, you know, so lay off beer, and I haven't been a beer drinker much anyway. When I first came here, picked up radiation, you know, and I'd just been having X-rays and all that kind of stuff.
So. You've talked about the Cell-Wellbeing test. It's a key to finding out what's going on, but can you tell us what these indicators are all about for each customer who comes in?
Well, you can see the blood listed this way, Liz, but here as well. And the size of the vector, so there's the vitamins, the amino acids, the antioxidants, essential fatty acids, which are omega oils, EMF, which are things like Wi-Fi, microwaves, cell phones.
Electromagnetic frequency EMFs, yes.
Yep. Food at an epigenetic level. Then the microbiology, which is parasites, viruses, bacteria, etc., post-viruses. Minerals, we all know about the minerals, and then the toxins. That could be radiation, it could be chemicals, or it could be metals.
So we get this wonderful graph, but how? What happens when I come in for a Cell-Wellbeing test?
Okay, well all is involved. We take a hair follicle, scan it off to the supercomputer in Germany, and they rationalise that and put a really easy to read digital section of graphs together, which as you can see from this one here.
Just from my hair, you can analyse all of these indicators? It's
not just the hair, it's the follicle. There's a lot of rich nutrition running through the follicle of the hair. It's very close to the brain, and the brain needs the information coming from the body.
How do you sort it when there are so many issues coming through on this test?
Well, we start with the priorities, and you can see here where it's prioritised. Anything with a P means priority, anything with an A is an advisory level. So the number one priority of this person is the vitamins. Number 2 is their food. Number 3 is the EMF, and we start off at those levels. Okay, Bruce, I've got the trolley now. So we're working off your meal list now. This is the foods you've been recommended to eat.
Yeah.
So we're trying to get organic where we can. No, we want a balanced variety of greens, because they've all got different nutrition in them. Your omegas are very good, but let's aim for some organic olive oil and organic buckwheat. So this is the organic section, as you can see. Here we go, it's a beautiful quinoa for you. Do you like tamari? It's a nice flavour.
Yeah. Do like the tamari?
Organic friends, yep. Okay. Coleslaw's fantastic. Very, very good food for you, but ideally you want to be going for food that's fermented as well.
What about things like olives and stuff? Are they kind of okay?
Yep, absolutely. So is there anything else you can think about your list here? Some spirulina?
We've done a few of these Cell-Wellbeings now.
Yeah.
And we've got quite dramatic improvement in some areas. How are you basically feeling at the moment?
I'm actually feeling pretty good, yeah.
So let's just look at the Cell-Wellbeing again. Where we've got to, your protein levels have improved. They're still lower than we want them to be, so we really need you to be upping the protein. It's so important, not just for nutritional value, but for detoxification. And your omega-6s are down, so your essential fatty acids are down, and again for cellular repair. So we just need you up your omega oils.
Yeah.
So you've got a full nutritional complement here that we're looking to recommend for you, as long as you avoid the foods that we're suggesting to avoid.
I'm pretty damn pleased the way, you know, I feel like I'm back on board.
Great.
As I was pre the operation, in a sense, physically, you know.
Yeah. So keep up the program, regular Cell-Wellbeings, we'll check your thyroid again, more of the HOCATs, regular photonic light, and practicing your multiple brain.
Yeah. Cool.
Great. Thanks very much.
Thank you, John.